Hello everyone and welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. And what was that eye? Oh, let's sit there in some Egyptian eye there, staring at that one or something. Now I'm scared. Again, welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Where last episode, well, we found the headmaster's room. We were here on the second floor and among other things, we found the headmaster, dead, skeleton, and a special E-handbook key. Also, we spent a lot of time checking all these lockers, so our E-handbook couldn't open any of them. But now we have the ultimate one, the ultimate E-handbook key that can open anything. I wonder if I can open this locker. Nope, what? Install on the door. There must be a way to get the locker open after all. It's pretty similar to the card readers, yes. Just open those up. So does that mean? Well, let's just give it a try. I took out my handbook and ran it. No, not yours! The headmasters! And then... the headmasters! No, look. Maybe only... which means none of us can do it. Unless... wait. But... yes! What about the emergency handbook I found in the headmaster's hidden room? Okay, let's give it one more try. Really, can I do it now? Took the emergency handbook and ran it across the card reader and... beep. Alright! Just what I was hoping for. Now let's see what we got inside. Bodies! More human bones, maybe? No? I don't see anything that might be a clue. Okay, next one then. Now we have to go through them all again. Run it across the card reader and beep. Looks like the locker open. What's inside? Oh. This locker is totally disorganized. Whoever it belonged to probably has organization problem in every part of their life. This looks like Hero's team. Like crystal ball, disorganized, yeah. This is a crystal ball. Huh, a crystal ball. No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker, it's just not possible. I think we're gonna find the other, cause if I remember right, there were like 6 lockers that you could open there with the E-handbook, and were 6 people left. And if one were there like, I don't see anything that could be a clue, I would guess that's me, because they don't want to tell too much about Mokoto, because if Mokoto doesn't tell too much about himself, that could be any one of us, right? Guess we just here because we're lucky, nothing else, right? We're not special in any way. Okay, the books? No? Yeah? There's all kind of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in no particular order. And dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever stuffed this is into a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual and natural as possible, I picked up one of the notebooks I saw. But the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. Hero. Does it say that? Yes, Yoshihiro Akage. What? There was no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written Yasuhiro Hagakure. Is this our Yasuhiro? The notebook also contained a large number of notes from a variety of different classes, which would mean he attended classes here? Well, he was also 21, so he can have attended a year or two ago before all the incidents happened. And they just saved his stuff here. No, that can't possibly be. I mean, Hero came to this school at the same time as the rest of us. And we were all stuck into this evil world. We never had a chance to take any classes. So what is this notebook? I wonder, is there some rule there in the ordinary school regulation that say, like, if you don't study or is in enough classes, you get expelled there for not being a student anymore, which would then mean you couldn't be a part of the killing game because, well, all those say is a student must. So, yeah, who knows? I don't know. Locker notebook. Anything? Oh! Apparently the incense also. Is this a deck of playing cards? No, tarot. No, they're tarot cards, yeah. But wait! Aren't those used for telling fortunes? Da da da. It's just a coincidence, right? Yeah, sure. If you say so. Now let's check the next ones. Who will it be? Is it Tokos, maybe? Or Bakuya? Hina? Kyoko? Oh, it's practically empty, except for a credit card with a lot of money on it, no? There's just one thing, some kind of pocketbook. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is. But there's some writing inside, it could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I better take a look. This is Kyoko's locker if it's all correct. Yeah, it looks like a girl's handwriting. And all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Ha! I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there, words I heard before. I'm a psychic? No? There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just happened to be the headmaster and my father. See, I know it was Kyoko's book. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our students' prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. So it is something there. Like they made it all there and the plan went through there, the headmaster, everyone was happy, and then what? They went back in time and made it alternate here with despair. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. Only you can prevent forest fires. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. This can't be true, can it? No, it's not possible! But I know it was, and I know exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko, it couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hadn't seen her dad since he left when she was little. But they met again when she went here to Hope's Peak Academy in the alternate timeline, whatever. Maybe it's other place that we're clones here and they try to remake it, sing like, yeah, see, that Hope's future that you saw and all believed in. If under the right circumstances though, they just as corrupted and bad as everyone else. Who knows? I decided to talk to the one who came up with this plan directly. And my father. Yeah, what does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing. But when I reached the last page, the question marks spinning through my mind, just starting spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled, like a huge disaster happened. Despair walks among us, and so we survived the second... What is this? What does it mean I didn't even have the time to read the second page? Because I waited for Makoto to read it out there in something that I press on, but no, I had to just read it in the book. I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? There's a second despair. Oh, locker, pocketbook. Kyoko's Wonder Who's Next. Because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the lockers that look like they belong to people here? A notebook that seems to like it belonged to Hiro, and a pocketbook that seemed like it belonged to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation, but if I want to find out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward. And I have to believe in everyone. Can I not check the other ones? Or are you gonna be? No, I need to move. Handbook, run across, and beep. Locker open. Now let's see what we got inside. Oh, is it? Nope. Oh. That's disappointing. Handbook. Beep. Open. Got inside. Oh, come on. I expected us to see everyone here, like, because there was like 6 lockers also, right? Handbook, run across, beep. Now let's see what's inside. And no, these were only broken, huh? Okay. Let's leave the area then. And then we've checked everything here on the second dorm floor. I guess it's over to, well, we have the headmaster's office, the biolab, the data center, the second door behind there. Oh shit, this music. Maybe checking everyone's room. That's what I wanna do though. The game doesn't say that that's where we're supposed to go. Okay, let's see. Map. If we go... Wish I could see where everyone were also, maybe. Okay, second floor. Was there anything here? Archive, library, no, not really. Third floor, no, here we still had access to everything. Here's the floor we're looking for. Oh, you're in the data center. Bakuya is in the headmaster's? Yeah, as I thought. I know where he would go. I know you, Bakuya. I understand you. We're one mind. You and me and no other people. It... How they made it here. This is the headmaster's room. I heard an awful lot about it, but will be my first time seeing it for myself. Make it adieu. Ah, Bakuya. Wanna talk? Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? Chatting! What do you mean, something interesting? Do you also have a box full of bonus? Take a look at this. It was on top of that particularly ostentatious desk. Class 78 Student Registry. It contained profile for all of us and Makura.
So in other words...
Apparently, Class 78 referred to us. Wait, when we found Makura's profile in Kyoko's room, she took it from that one.
I see.
Yeah, that's right. It also mentioned Class 78. This must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with ours,
In other words...
there can be no doubt Makura was a student here at Obstick Academy, just like the rest of us. Makura Ikusaba, the 16th student. That must be how Kyoko learned about it. Yeah, she told us she got it from here. But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry. Huh? What do you mean? I'm talking about when she stole it. She just stripped it off? The uneven tearing and the way the paper had been crumpled. She must have been in a hurry. Yeah, sure, cause Monokuma was only at the data center with me. Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point? She was in so much hurry that she only got the first page. The first page? Correct. Makura's profile actually contains 2 pages. What?
So in other words...
In other words, when it comes to this profile, there was more information about Makura that we still didn't have. Bam bam bam! Success music. What kind of information is it? Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? No, I never learned. I'm sorry, Makura. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me that Mokoto couldn't be able to. He seems like quite a stupid one sometimes. It seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself. I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue. I was off listening to Bakuya as I skimmed through the report. Oh, there's a face! Makura reappeared suddenly, and in the background an entity floats close but just out of reach. The entity known as Ultimate Despair. Bum bum bum! Right now, I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Makura definitely have some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair. And I need to pay attention to Makura's behavior too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenry, when she entered Hope's Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves a tremendous skill in battle. Oh! You remember right? They said she was full of scars, so she went through after coming here to Hope's Peak. Enough there for her, the ultimate soldier, to have a lot of scars. Might have been fighting Monokuma all the time, all those spears. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students after all. But if I decide she's dangerous to the other students, I will be forced to take always reasonable measures. Makuru was part of the Ultimate Despair? I don't think there can be any doubt about it now. Maybe she was the ultimate enemy of Ultimate Despair or something, I don't know. Maybe she was the only one that escaped when Ultimate Despair instead destroyed Fenris and it wasn't her! Boom! But wouldn't that mean Makuru and the Mastermind were allies? So why? Why would they kill Makuru? Plus, even the Headmaster seems to be afraid of what Makuru is capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the Mastermind is even stronger than Makuru was.
What?
What's wrong, Makoto? Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in that, but I should probably point out one other thing. Are you talking about the scars? I noticed those. There's another important bit of information within the file that you should know. What is it? Did you notice the picture in there? A picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before. A girl who seemed to be included as part of our class, number 78. That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. Or you know that the name is right next to it? And that the information about that girl is included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 points, and it even lists our vitals. 31, 22, 32. Oh, shit. Then, I mean, on the chest was a little bare, but otherwise between the waist and the hip, it's a perfect match. It's the 10 inches difference that you should have if you're supposed to be a model, so for sure. Well, what do you think? What I think? Are you asking me, like, if she has a nice body?
Stop talking.
You obvious idiot. What am I trying to tell you is, maybe I want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe I'll make your way back to the cops and maybe you'll think, ooh, could that me? Wait, is he trying to say... There's a chance the body isn't actually Makuru? Is that what he's saying? Yeah, possible. Certainly, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible. But it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's all I'm trying to say. What you do with that information is your business. So I'm back to being Bakura's errand boy. That's been added truthful. And one last thing. It's a bit of advice from me to you, so I suggest you pay attention. Advice? From me? You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not that we're getting along, she's just done a lot to help me. Well, don't put too much faith in her. Huh?
In other words,
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. What are you saying? Yes, what I think. Call it a hunch. Yeah, you suspect Kyoko. But no. A hunch? But my hunches tend to be proven rare. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you will. I'll keep it in mind. Thanks. Anything else in here? There certainly is. On the floor! There are documents scattered all over the floor. Somehow it makes me feel anxious. Is that the student register? Didn't we check it? Alright. Yeah, apparently that's us. It has profile on me and everyone I met at the beginning, and Makuru. Just like us, Makuru was apparently a new student here at Hope's Peak. Makuru, part of the Ultimate Despair, which means her and the Mastermind should have been allies. They had some connection. It didn't say they were allies or that she was part of it. They had some connection, which means she might also be their ultimate enemy, because we like using the ultimate, right? Because that's the ultimate theory. But then, why would the Mastermind kill her? Weren't they friends? F is for friends that do stuff together. U is for you and me. Fire something. Okay, is that the golden sword again? The trophies and even a shield on the display. Wait. Where's the shield? I don't see a shield. Am I blind? Or is that those up there called trophy shields? Maybe I see armor, a sword. Is it a Buddha? I don't think it's a Buddha actually, but kinda. Oh, we have the bookcase also. But I guess that's nothing. The bookshelf seems really well made and it's filled with files and thick books. Well, let's leave them. Now what though? Maybe we should check the body, but you know, since we are here on the 4th floor, let's go check the data center and that very special Monokuma door that probably has a lot of Monokumas in it. Yeah,